You Tizoop. What's going on, peeps? What's going on? Today, I want to talk about sometimes when we close some deals, man, sometimes we're going to have to eat some unexpected fees when we close, which happened to me today. Had a deal ready to close today, and at the end of the deal, I didn't make as much as I originally was supposed to make on the deal, Just tell you about it real quickly. I actually got this house originally contracted like almost a year ago. So it's been a while. Yeah, I got this house under contract almost a year ago. Seller called me. Me and seller verbally agreed to a price. And when it was time to actually sign the contract, she kind of got ghost on me. She stopped answering her phone. She eventually changed the phone number and she just disappeared. So months and months and months passed. So she actually contacted me again. Oh, blah blah blah. Hey, I still want to sell this house, and I'm like, well, yeah, good, cause I still want to buy this house. So we agreed on another price, and this time I actually get her to sign the contract, and this is months and months and months ago. So signed the contract, found a buyer for the house. So take the contracts to the lawyer so they can run the title and get us ready to close. And once we got ready to close, she had some back due garbage fees that came back and some back taxes that came back, which really at that point wasn't a big deal. You know what I'm saying? We could have easily worked around that. That was not a big deal. But she also had a property lien to come back when the closing attorney ran the title. So she had a property lien to come back as well. And we could not close until that property lien got addressed. And that became an issue because the seller felt like she should not be obligated to pay that lien before she sell this house. And the house couldn't legally be sold until that property lien was satisfied. So that threw a big monkey wrench into everything. The seller got real pissed off. Her whole tone of the element of selling the house started changing. I could tell she was pissed off. But hey, what could she do? What could we do? That had to be paid. So we got in a pickle there. And I'm doing everything I can, and I'm trying to tell her, like, look, this got to be paid. You still would leave with something. It wouldn't be as much as you would have, but you still would leave with something. She's like, no, I'm not trying to hear that. I might as well just keep the house, and I'm not gonna sell it if I'm just gonna only walk away with that. And on my side at this point, I'm trying to tell her, yeah, I totally understand that, but look at it this way. That's like 3 old bills that you can knock out. You knock out the tax bill, you knock out the garbage bill, and you knock out this loan that these people done put on the property. No, she wasn't trying to hear none of that shit. So we kind of sort of lost contact again, like we did last year when we talked. But I still was trying to work on it on my end, more at this point, more for my buyer and more for my lawyer. I mean, don't get me wrong, I wanted to make some money too, but the reason I say more for my buyer and more for the closing lawyer or closing attorney is because, first off, the closing attorney, he's great closing attorney, man. If I bring him a clean title, he can close in 1 to 3 days. Sometimes the same day, most times 2, maybe 3 days. But he's great, very, very great, very great. And before this came up, he had like did 2 or maybe even 3 properties for me that I couldn't close on because of title issues. And he was doing this all free, running titles, calling sellers if he had to, and he was just doing all this for free. And even on this deal, he got started on this deal initially when I got it like last year too. So he had put a lot of time in this deal, and I didn't want it to get to a point where he don't get paid on this deal because he had did so much work already for free. So I really wanted to do anything that I could on my side to try to close this deal. And on my buyer side, those deals that I was just telling y'all that we couldn't close to the attorney, he was the buyer for those deals. So it's like, damn, man, are we gonna ever get a deal done? So And I wanted to get a deal done with the buyer because he was super patient. You know, he was super, super patient. Super patient. He stood behind the deal. He was super patient. So I really wanted a win-win for everybody. So what we end up doing is I actually ended up giving the seller a lot more money than we agreed on our contract. And I did that so we can compensate for that property lien. And also kind of cut into some of those taxes and garbage fees she got. So what I basically did is I gave her a new contract, told the closing attorney, well, instead of giving her this much, I'll give her this much. And then what we can do is we can take that and pay that loan off, pay the taxes off, and then she still at this point now, she'll walk away with pretty much what she was going to walk away with originally. So that would satisfy her, make her feel better. And of course, I wouldn't make as much as I was supposed to have, but I would have made some, which I'm still satisfied about making some. I would have loved to make what I originally was supposed to make, but you know, sometimes you got to eat fees to make deals get done. And you're going to be in this situation just like I'm in this situation, you know. You're going to have a patient buyer, you're going to have a great lawyer, and then something like this going to pop up, and you're going to have to end up eating some fees sometimes. It's just the nature of the beast. So, you know, prepare yourself for that. You know, you're going to have to eat some fees sometimes, and the amount that you went into the deal thinking you were going to make, when that check is cut, a lot of times you don't make that amount. So, this is what I made today. See if y'all can see that. So it's like $822 I made. I was originally supposed to make over $3,000 on this deal. So yeah, I took a big hit, but it's all good, man. It's part of it. You know, it's part of it. Sometimes you'll make more deals that you went into it thinking you weren't gonna make as much on. So it's part of it. You take it and you live with it. Hey, but just wanted to bring that to y'all, and because I know I haven't been on camera in a minute, so just wanted to check in, man. Also, people, you need coaching or you need any mentor, motivation, I do offer that. Text me, 478-420-0577. Again, 478-420-0577. You want to coach, you want a mentor, holla at me. Again, please text me. Definitely prefer that you text me instead of calling. It's just easier for me to kind of filter out certain calls coming through certain numbers. So if you need a coach, you need a mentor, man, come on, holla at me. Shoot me a text. Let's get going, man. Summertime coming. Know you want some extra money to put in your pockets for the summertime. So let's get it going, man. Y'all be good. Y'all be easy. I'm out.